he's a terrific actor because he's a terrific person. I mean, he's got heart, he's got intellect, and he's just in touch with human emotions. And he's a great guy. I have to say, yeah, I'm very proud, personally and professionally, to give the International Star of the Year award to Gerard Бътлър.
Hi. Hey. Hello.
Thank you.
That was the best intro ever, by the way. Thank you.
It's true. It's true. So, the International Star of the Year, and actually for a lot of years, and also what we're going to do... Do you get this reaction all the time? Congratulations.
Well, just before we sit down, I just want to say, well, firstly, thank you, Tim. That was an extra special introduction. I was standing up there going, wow, really? Wow. And my manager was like, oh, it was lovely. It felt very heartfelt. And this is a great man here who was one of the first people to give me a big, kind of a big career hug when he came up to me in Cannes and said, there's something about you. There's something about you. And I remember that, and it really stuck with me, and you've been a big supporter of mine. So I'm hugely honored to, I mean, I came all the way out here to shut up, you don't want to hear this bit, do you? You're like, yeah, whatever. Thank you for all that screaming. That's really, you make me feel very sexy.
Hello up there, by the way.
Student Day!
Okay, no, don't... I love you too! I love you too! Okay, now speaking of Student Day, now you were born in Glasgow, raised in Paisley?
Raised in Paisley.
And were you a good student? I mean, did you study hard? Were you...
Not really. No, I did spend a lot of time in school. When I studied, I did well, but I spent a lot of time. I was too busy showing off to everybody, you know, and trying to be the class clown and trying to flirt. What? Flirting with all the girls, you know, and trying to be top dog. And I would always get the report card, the same report card every time, which would say very bright, but if you spent less time trying to impress everybody else, then he might do better. But then, you know what's really weird is when I was about 15, I remember suddenly having this one moment of clarity where I thought, wow, if I was to stick in at school now and do well, this is so boring, by the way, but I said, if I was to stick in at school now and do well, I could go to university, get a really nice degree, marry a beautiful woman, have a lovely family, and make a lot of money. And it actually helped me stick in at school, which I then realized was what, if I hadn't had that thought, I wouldn't have wasted 7 years of my life in law. So don't always trust those feelings that you have when you're a 15-year-old.
But when you said you studied law for 7 years, I mean, actually, does that feed into the acting, or was it really just a waste of time?
It was really just a waste of time. Okay. No, it wasn't actually. You know, I got to be honest. I think I can honestly say that I don't have a single regret about where my life took me, that I had to do every day of that, because that was part of the development of me. Mm-hmm. And every part of me, which is a lot of good stuff and a hell of a lot of bad stuff, is everything that goes into my acting. Even whether I'm trying or whether I'm not, it's everything in the way I move, the nervous tick, to what's in my eyes. And I went through, that was a very painful period of my life, actually, because I was drinking a lot, I was very confused, I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life, but I could tell I was heading in the wrong direction. And so really, yeah, so I'm just going back there in my head now, and